Hi guys, long time no see. I am doing this video for New Year's Eve. As you can see, it is smoky purples. There's glitter, there's black, purple, and gold under the brow bone. It's hard to tell. Well, it's a highlight color, but it pulls gold depending on how the light hits it. I shouldn't say it's gold. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you all enjoy, and I will be focusing on doing more videos, as I said before, and then I've been slacking off, I know, but it's very hairy and busy at Christmas time around here with 5 children. And it's very hard to get a moment of silence. You'll see that the video I just did, I'm going to do a voiceover just because it's easier and quicker, but I'll explain everything I'm using, etc. And that's it. I hope you all have a safe New Year's Eve, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to explain everything that I'm using to the best of my ability, and this is the Annabelle Smoothie Eyeshadow Crayon. They're comparable to the NYX Jumbo crayons. I much prefer the Annabelle ones. Sadly, they're only available in Canada thus far, but you can find them at Rexall or Shoppers Drug Mart usually. Also at what is it called? Pharmasave. So I'm just dragging this around both under my lash line as well as the lid of my eye. I go up to the crease. I don't color past the crease, but I am going to soften it up and blend it into the crease. So this is a dual-ended brush from Sigma that had come with one of the eyeshadow palettes. I think it was in the Bear palette. And it's a an E25 on one end and pencil brush on the other end. That is it's like a 239 from the Extravaganza kit. It's the new kit out from Sigma with the gold ferrules and that. It's an E55. This is the Color Icon Wet n Wild Baked Eyeshadow Palette. I'm using the purple from it. It's kind of like a purple indigo. It's bluish, but it's a bright purple. Anyway, those are exclusive to Walgreens in the United States, so my bestest buddy Deanna Rio, I sent her the money and she sent them to me when I saw Vintage or Tacky's review. So there's this baked palette. Well, there's a few baked palettes. I think there's 3 or 4 of them that I bought, and the matte palette, the I Love Matte palette as well. So I'm using that same E25 just to soften out the edges. This, I'm just doing my brows, and I colored outside the lines, as you can see. Nonetheless, I'm using a MAC 266, which is an angled brush. And yeah, I'm using the black and the brown from the I Love Matte Wet n Wild palette. This is like a MAC 252. It is the Sigma E60. This is also from the Extravaganza kit. So I'm taking the black from the I Love Matte Wet n Wild palette, and I'm putting it on the E60 and using the brush back against itself to pull towards the center of my eye from the outer corner. Yeah, so I'm going to blend it up a little bit into the crease, and then I'll use the very tip of the brush, as you can see, to drag it under my lash line. And again, this is going to be blended out with whatever brush you want. You can either take a little bit more of the shadow, which I believe I did. I put a bit more of the black on the actual I always forget what this brush is called. On the E25? I think that's what I said. Anyway, E25, yes. And the pencil brush is an E30. I'm trying to learn these names. I think I would have learned them by now since they changed the names, but I'm the worst. Creature of habit. Anyway, now I'm taking the matte purple from the I Love Matte Wet n Wild palette, and I'm just using that's a E35, which is like a 217 by MAC. And this one's from the Sigma Extravaganza kit again. And I'm just blending the purple in just so it's not too much with the black. I'm just kind of blending it out with the purple, so we keep the purple color as one of the prominent colors, and it's just smoking it out a bit. This is the eyeliner brush from Sigma, not the super skinny one, it's the EO5, this one. It's the thicker of the two liner brushes that they have. And I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black, and I'm using that on my waterline. It's usually waterproof and sets pretty great with a gel liner on the waterline, but I mean, this is a Maybelline one. It's not the best thing on the planet, so I mean, it works for drugstore purposes. I do have a few of them, 2 or 3 of them, and I always go over it again, though. I let it set for a few minutes, then I go over it. So I'm tight lining there, lining the upper waterline, which tickles me anyway. Okay, so next I am going to take Maybelline The Falsies Flared Mascara, which is a pretty decent drugstore mascara, and I'm doing the top and bottom lashes. As you can see, my gel liner is already wearing off on the outer corner. I don't know why, because it usually doesn't go that fast, but whatever. It's coming off, so you will see me reapply. Now I'm making faces at my son. I kept singing out loud too, forgetting that I had earphones in. So this is NYX Glitter in purple. I'm taking a little bit of lash glue. That's just regular eyelash glue on a cotton swab Q-tip, whatever you call it. And I'm just rubbing a little bit on the inner corner. I'm not putting it in my eye. And I just want to keep it more the inner corner or inner quarter as well. I don't like using a brush because it gunges up my brushes, and even if it's an older brush. So I usually end up just tapping it on like that. Now these are Ardell 120 Demi lashes. Now I'm singing to my 14-year-old because she was telling me to stop singing. So I made sure to sing extra loud just for her. So yeah, Ardell 120 Demis, my favorite eyelashes. And I'm going to set the waterline again. I don't have any foundation on in this video yet. I chose to do it last, which I usually don't, but I knew the glitter was going to fall down and stuff, and I didn't want it all stuck and then have to redo my foundation. So I'm just taking a bit of the black on the pencil brush and smudging it in a bit. This is from the Precision kit. That brush, it's the same as the synthetic, the larger kabuki brushes that Sigma has. This is the Precision kit, so it's the same brushes but on a small scale, which I love. This is Fairy Wings, which pulls a fantastic gold. It's from the Iridescence collection from Heavenly Naturals. And yeah, I love that angled Precision for, it's a P84, and I love it for doing under the brow bone. I love it. Love! Anyway, so I just blend that in, and now this is just a foundation brush, which is like an F60, I believe, and that's from the Color Me Crazy, I believe, is the purple one that I have. Yeah, so I'm just applying foundation. This would be a, was it a 190 by MAC, or I don't know. Every company has different numbers. You know what I mean. It's just a regular flat foundation brush. So I'm applying that all over this Makeup Designery's cream foundation that I always use. I always mix 2 together is my perfect shade. It's a WB2 and a CB2. And yeah. Once I have that on, I always blend with my F80 flat top kabuki. I'm sure you guys are sick of me talking about this flat top kabuki, but she is my lover. And yeah, I have about, I think I have 4 or 5 of the F80 flat top kabukis. That's how much I love them. And I believe they're $16 a piece, and I like to order them on a regular basis because if I'm ever without this brush, I will be terribly sad. So I'm just blending it in, making sure to blend down onto the neck, setting it with a Makeup Designery loose translucent powder. The color, or non-color as the case may be, is 0, like Z-E-R-O or Z, depending on where you live. This is a Maybelline Dream Mousse blush in Soft Plum, and I apply it with my I don't remember what it's called. it's the Sigma brush again. It's the round top Kabuki I don't know, F82. So this is a contour brush, an F05 by Sigma in the Extravaganza kit, and I'm using a NARS contour shade. This is Mineralized Skin Finish and Perfect Topping by MAC, putting it on with the tapered highlight brush from the Extravaganza kit. And yeah, blending everything in well. And that is from Liberty of London by MAC, and it's Amplified Blooming Lovely is the color. It is a lilac mauve-ish. And Gosh Cosmetics Light and Shine, the Dazzle Gloss. It's got lots of glitter in it. It's the number 04, available at Shoppers Drug Mart. And that's pretty much all. So I will talk to you all soon.